So Black in America 2, oh my goodness, here we are, 1 year later, all the questions, all the buzz, all the controversy. Why a number 2?
I think we felt like we needed a number 2. First of all, there's a million stories to tell, so we could easily do a 3, 4, 5, 6 to 99. But part of it was the first one we established some of the issues. Where are we today as Black Americans 40 years after the assassination of Martin Luther King? His assassination was the focus of the first documentary. And then after that, people said, well, you've raised a lot of the issues. What do we do? And we really tried to answer that question with the second documentary. People who are creating solutions, people who are doing great work, people who are making a difference in their community, whether their community is their backyard or their community is the nation as a whole, people who are doing it. And how are they doing it so that we can teach other people, and you could take some of what they're doing and make it replicable, make it scalable so that more people can do things in a positive way.
And you look like you had fun. I've gotten to see it. You look like you had fun. You got to go to Atlanta and go on a groundbreaking soundstage. You got to be with Malak and the children. Tell me some of your favorite moments.
Absolutely, both of those. To hang out with Tyler Perry on his soundstage. He's a private guy. He does not allow a lot of folks to tour that soundstage. So that was wonderful. And really to get inside his head of what makes him tick and what makes him so incredibly successful. Malak Compton Rock going with 30 kids, and some of the kids are here tonight, to South Africa, and see them experiencing the world in a whole new way, and what they then bring back to change their own lives was remarkable. And she is an incredible woman. She talked to Dr. Steve Perry, who is, has 100% of his students from his school, Capital Prep Magnet School in Hartford, Connecticut, 100% who graduate go to college. Those are insane statistics. So what we want to know is, what are you doing right that others are not doing right? And how do we steal that and let every school have that secret?
Absolutely. And it seems like you got to be part of some witnessing history, being with Cicely Tyson and Harlem, that moment.
Here, I just saw her.
I'm looking for
Cicely Tyson, I'm in love with her, and she's amazing.
Chanting her name.
But we would walk, that has never happened on any interview I've done, where you walk in the streets. We went back to her old neighborhood, and people were stopping their cars in the street, leaving them, coming to the sidewalk to tell her how much they loved her over and over again. It was amazing. I had never seen anything like it. It was incredible.
And what's everybody feeling? I mean, we have a Black president now. What's everyone feeling?
The documentary is not, once again, not about Barack Obama, but of course it is in the context of a Barack Obama, a Black man in the White House. So I think that one of the themes you hear over and over is the opportunity for change. I mean, Barack Obama in his inauguration speech used the word "we" something like 43 times, meaning he's not the solution. We're going to be the solution. We as Black Americans, we as Americans, we have to figure out the issues that we need to confront and then solve them, and no one else can do it for us.
Okay, and I just want to say in this one, you were very funny. You were so funny talking to Steve Perry about how he got kicked out of prep school. You were so funny with Malak when you guys were like, I mean, it's a fun topic. It's something that you enjoy going into. I mean, you go into so many stories. We see you every day. This one, you look like you were having a good time exploring.
You know what it is? I think anytime you're with someone who's very passionate about their work, and that describes every single person we focus on in this documentary. When you surround yourself with somebody who's very passionate, it's automatically fun. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you're working on, no matter how hard the challenge, it's fun because this is their life. This is not, ooh, girl, it's 5 o'clock, I got to go. This is what they do, this is what they believe, this is what they live for. And so that makes it fun.
So I gotta ask, because everyone's gonna ask me, Black in America 3, maybe, not, sorta, kinda.
We finished Black in America 2 and just get that put to bed. I'd love to, because I have so many other stories I'd like to tell. So yeah, I'd love it. But I don't know. The way it works is, first you find the stories. And if you find great characters and great stories that move me, that makes good documentaries.
Okay, and I have to just ask you something for young people, because a lot of young people, myself included, not as young, look at you and we say, how do we get there? How do we go? What's an advice for whatever it is that you're doing? How do you go?
I think it's about sticking it out. I have to say, it's not because I was better, smarter, anything. It's just, I think sometimes sticking it out when I felt like maybe it was getting too hard. Things are changing. There's much more diversity in TV news than when I started. And diversity in front of the camera, diversity behind the scenes, diversity in what stories we tell. 5 years ago, the stations where I work would never have done 4-hour documentaries on African Americans, and we're working on another documentary about Latinos in this country. So things have absolutely, yeah. How did you know? So we now have good opportunities. We're slowly chipping away and making a difference. It's great.
Thank you so much for talking to us. The music has come on, and that is our cue. Thank you so much for talking.